Guys and girls, welcome back to the Long Dark. I have just checked my feeds and I came across the fact that I'm very close to both cold fusion and efficient machine. Well, not so close. I'm at like 55%, 41%. So I'm hoping that I might manage to if I do these 50 days, that maybe I manage to get there, because it would be nice if I could, you know. Anyway, we are in here. How's our clothing looking? We should repair these. Definitely. I will store some of my clothing in here. Okay. Yeah, I should repair these before I go out. Everything else looks fine. Also, it is storming right now, so it's not like we can do much out there anyway. So, let me just grab this. Let's break it down. And I should totally drink something. Here we go, let's drink something. We also might want to make some fire today. Make us some water. Rifle. Oh. How much firewood do we have? A bit, but it seems we're all out of sticks. Okay. Guess we are going to have to collect some sticks. There's one thing I want to do though, and that is to start journal notes. So, camp office. It's a bit hard to type with that microphone in front of me. Actually, let me caps this camp office. So I have my bedroll here, and I have my rifle here, and I'll put a 1 because that means how many cartridges I have. Okay, I think that's that. I don't think I have anything else super important here. I'm gonna have a whetstone and a storm lantern. Some hooks. Rifle repair kits. I do have quite a few sticks after all. Yeah, sometimes I'll write the most important things down. Bedroll is really important. Rifle is really important to remember where you've placed them, so that you can work around that. Anyway, we don't need all these matches on us, nor do we need all these books. Okay. So, yeah. And people say it's a bad idea to just stack wood on the ground like this because it may glitch through the ground. It's never happened to me. I always store my wood right back there. But I might... What do I have down here? Oh yeah, water. I might start stacking my wood in here. The problem with camp offices though, that you do not have a lot of storage. Doesn't go in here. See, we can't even transfer all of these. We want to keep a few anyway, so there's our lantern fuel. Okay, in here we want to put these and most of these. Alright, and then down here we had a bunch of flares. We don't need all of those. I think I'll keep those on me for now. Anyway, what to do. What to do. Oh, and I do not write down how much water or wood I have in a place, because I tend to leave water and wood anywhere that I frequent anyway. So let's see, how cold is it outside? Again, it's tricked me. It's not actually that cold. So let's repair those gloves and then what then? We shouldn't spend too long outside due to the fact that we do need to cook. It would be nice though, since we need to cook, it would be nice if we had some meat that we could cook. I am not too keen on getting eaten by wolves though. Wow, this wind is so loud in my ears when I'm playing. It's very hard to concentrate on talking on top of it. Anyway, it would be nice if we could have some meat, because all the other food we have is in pretty good condition still. I can never really decide what's better, to eat the man-made food first or to eat the meat first. Both kinda lasts the same amount. If you keep meat outside, it lasts pretty long. My goal right now here is, I don't even know. Should I go up there? I know there's always bunnies up there, so I might try to. See, I didn't take my rifle with me, so I can't really harvest a deer, but I wouldn't want to do that anyway. How much food do I have on me? Let's see. I have enough for 1 day. And if we go to the dam, we might even be able to find some more food there. It's worth considering. Anyway, that's where you can go up. I'm checking here first though. If there's no wolf, see, it's too cold though. It's too cold for me to go and get a deer. There's a bunny though. Little bunny rabbit. There he is. Let's see if we can sneak behind him. Toss one on him. Okay. This looks good. Okay, we kind of want to wait for him to come toward us. I'll try 3 times. If I don't get it this time, then see, that's it. It's so annoying, and I guess it'll get better over time, but the calories you get isn't even that good. Like you barely get any calories. out of a bunny. It's not like it's going to save our lives right now. We're not that desperate. I'll try. You know, I'll try every time I go past here. I might try on my way back as well. But for now, I wanna check out what's over here, and I want to see if maybe I can find a knife. So let me just get over here on the left so we have a bit of high ground so we can look over this little slope to see if we can see any wolf. Okay, I don't see any. It may have been a smart idea to come here with all my wood and make a fire right here next to that deer and cook the meat. There's nothing here. Okay. It is a bit windy though, so I'd be worried that my fire would be blown out while I'm harvesting the carcass. Just not warm enough yet. Let's get some of these guys. And then let's check out the hut. We don't have a rock right now. You know, let's give it a shot. Nah. That was close though. I can tell that was pretty close. There's another stone and he's close by. Okay, we're gonna get this bunny rabbit this time. Oh, that was close. Ah, whatever. See, it's one thing to do this in when you're not cold and freezing. It's another thing doing that when you are freezing. Okay, so we found one broken arrow. That's good. Yeah, I'll go to the dam. My biggest concern right now is that there's maybe a wolf in front of it. How many sticks do I have on me right now? 10. Just 10 sticks. That's not a lot if we were to make a fire in the dam. But it's something, you know. Anyway, usually you do not want to run around like this. Right, I wanted to check if I can find the knife. Right now I think if I were to get attacked by a wolf, I would rather use the pry bar than a knife. And I'm not going to give her every lichen I come across, especially not when I'm freezing. Like these guys. Very nice. I recommend you to have a few on you, a few on stash. Because when you get bitten by a wolf, there's two things that'll kill you if a wolf doesn't. It's first bleeding, and second the infection. And it looks like the corpse is here, so the knife might be here too. Yes, it's there. You know, we wouldn't even have been able to collect that corpse without the knife anyway. Now we have a knife, we can think about collecting corpses. And I'm thinking that what I want to do is... it's kind of windy. So I'd worry that my torch gets blown out if I were to light one. It's gotten better though, so yeah, it's gotten better. So if we find a wolf and we need him to go away, we can light a fire, then take a torch, and take the fire with us inside of the dam. Or maybe we can make a fire in front of the dam where the deer is to harvest that. We just need a few more sticks. Like, if I can avoid it, I would prefer to avoid making a fire in the dam. I would prefer not to do that. I want to go in, check the most important places for clothing, and be out of there again. Let me get rid of these. I'm not sure if I can hear a wolf right now or not. Sometimes it is hard to tell, especially near structures like the dam. They do a bit of creaking, a bit of this, a bit of that. Okay, we found some cloth, that's good. Some food, also good. Book. I'll take that with me. I'll take that to the dam. The dam is actually one of my favorite bases. My girlfriend, you know, it's very hard to say if she's my girlfriend or not. We're kind of in an open thing. A little bit of side info there for you that you didn't actually need to have. But now you know. I got attacked by a moose twice in a row, right here, in this area. I don't know why it even attacked me twice. Usually it attacks you once, walks away, you walk away, it's all good. But nope, it really wanted me. It really wanted to see me suffer. So I had 2 broken ribs, and I had to spend a lot of time in the dam. And she thought, oh, that's so bad. I mean, that's such a bad place to be stranded. But actually, it isn't. The dam is a pretty good place. It only has one downside, and that is that it doesn't have a bed in the dam. But you have that fence, so even when it's storming, you can still go outside, gather some sticks in the fence. You don't need to be afraid of wolves inside the fence, so that's a plus too. And you got plenty of wood there, even if you don't go out. Even if you don't go out collecting sticks, fuck. You still have a lot of wood right there. Trail boots, nice. Is that better than what we're wearing? See, the thing about the trail boots is that I prefer them over work boots, because the work boots, they are a bit warmer, yes. But these are so much lighter, so I don't have to spend as much time outside. But yeah, if you know there's no wolves, you may as well also come out here when you sleep, when you spend time with them. It really isn't far, and if there's no wolf outside, like if you've gone around this area and you've not found a wolf and you've not killed any, so they'd be respawning, you're fine. You know, you're fine. So let's check in here, see if we can find anything. No. Okay, now 2 things. Is there a deer carcass around here? I am cold, but I'm not that cold, so I might start sprinting just so we can lose some calories. There's no deer carcass over there. And what I might do is go through the dam and get the deer carcass that's on the back of it, because that's very close to home. but we kind of need to be fast about that. So I'm just checking the major lockers here as we go. Maybe find some clothing we can put on. No. Anyway, we've got a lot of tiredness to produce. We are not exhausted enough to sleep. Although, here's the thing, we didn't bring our bedroll with us, but that doesn't matter. We can still sleep out in the trailer. I've not seen a wolf, so we can sleep out in the trailer. That's fine. Just don't feel like going back right now. How many sticks do we have? 24. That's not too great, but it's also not that bad. Sewing kit. Nice. A lot of times I will find a book there, an archery book, but not this time. We are not going to check out most of these things because we do need to spend this time gathering resources. Anyway, I will peek down here for a moment. See if there's anything worth taking. Newsprint. No. Nothing really worth taking. But there's some sticks out here most of the time, so there's that. We are not freezing right now, so this is the perfect moment to go over to get that deer if it's there. Since there was no deer in front, I hope there's a deer in the back, like there in that area. And I can see the crows, so there's definitely a deer there. This may be a bit scary, but as long as you don't fall, you're safe. Just don't fall. Falling from here is a certain death. I've not tried it, but I assume as much. I've once ran over this. Oh, that was scary. I was at 4% health. And I needed to get inside and eat and sleep because I had everything in the red first. And sleep and cold and... yeah, we're not freezing, so right now is the perfect time. Get these. Takes 1 hour. We might start freezing midway through. I know the weather's holding up quite nicely for us. Let's see, we got some of these. Let's go around here. We're not freezing. Let's check. Yep, there is a crate. I barely ever find anything in here, but who knows. Oh, nice. Okay, that's not too bad. It's a bit of cured liver and some calories. That's good. It's all you want to find in one of those containers, really. Some food and some crafting materials. What else do you really need from one of those containers? God, there's lots of fibers here. Give me some more sticks, maybe. There's some wood, that's good. Tin of sardines, so more food, that's great. Anyway, we can go in here. And now we're at the far end. So let's just check. Let's just check over here. Sometimes there's something here. No. There's nothing. I'm not going to spend the time right now to loot all of this. There might be stuff here, but really I don't care, you know. I check the most important bits here right now, and that's that. Is that a sound kick? No. These tapes, I'm pretty sure the devs were laughing when they made those because they look so much like sewing kits. Okay, let's check these. Nothing, 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 and nothing. Oh, we got some pants. That's good. Let's put those on right away. There we go. Some cargo pants. We could repair them too, so great. There's always a wool scarf down here. It's pretty much always there. If you're playing on Interloper and you need a head covering, and you're near here, maybe consider it, because it's always there. At least in Stalker it's always there. I don't know if it's always there in Interloper too, but I would think so. There's always a torch here in Stalker too. And down here is another location where I usually find a knife, so I'm wondering if it's always there. I usually find something here, some sort of tool. It's either a whetstone or, I mean, a line is nice too. Every line I find is a line I don't need to make out of guts. And in the future we might need a few lines for fishing. Oh, there it is. There's my whetstone. Great. Anyway, let's continue. We don't want to waste too much of our daylight down here. And we want to sprint a bit. But yeah, this is where... It might just be here all the time. I have no idea. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Anyway, there's a few things you can find here. Oh, cured leather. I never found that there, or maybe I've just been missing it all this time. Anyway, we're back here. We haven't checked this one yet. Some soda, nice. Okay, did we check these? No. Some cloth, that's good. Never been anything in here either. I don't know. Okay, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Broken arrow. Broken arrow. Antiseptic. Lantern. Oh, not too bad. Another tin of sardines. Okay, now is the point where I need to think about what food do I want to eat tonight. Because I don't necessarily have to cook the meat I have on me right now. I don't necessarily have to. Let's see, condition. See, this is pretty bad. This is bad. This is bad. That's... It's like 600. Yeah. 600. So we need a bit more, so we can maybe eat those on top of that. Or we could eat this. But we'd want to cook this. We'd want to cook this first. Back at the camp office, maybe. These I like to just keep all the way until they're bad. It sucks that this one is so bad. But yeah, they give you a lot of calories, so I like to keep them for as long as I can. These I could store outside. See, I don't need to cook them right now. Because if I cook, I might as well do it in the camp office. So I could eat this, that, drink that. That'll give us the calories we need. Clothing, we have not found any of that stuff. Okay, so we do not need to make a fire right now. We do want to drink something though. And there's that, so we still have some light left. But I will definitely spend the night in the trailer. Let me just run out there. Okay. So another good part about the dam is that you can store meat without having to be afraid that any wolf gets it. I just always store it right here on this side. You know, just place that down there, and then I go here, and we can drop. Oh no, down there. We can drop this, and we can drop these. Bup, bup. Okay, and I will take notes of these later. There's a storm lantern. That's also good. We're gonna leave that there though. So now we have a storm lantern in the dam, with a storm lantern in the camp office. See, normally I'd be the type of person, probably in Interloper, I would write down way more detail to what stuff I have where. How are we looking on water? Not so great, so let's take some of this, take all. See, in Interloper I might even write down all the water sources and how much water is left there. Sometimes there's a pair of pants here, that's why I always come check this out. Oh wow, let's take all of that too. We still have daylight left. Sometimes there's a rifle cartridge laying around here too. I always check back there. I always check under there. I've never seen anything under there, but you know, it doesn't hurt to check. Sometimes there's something in these sinks, like some bandages or antiseptic or antibiotics. Oh wow, look, a rifle ammunition. That is great. Wool is better outside than a decent hoodie. See, the water protection. You want to wear the most wind and water protection outside. Anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. There's one more place I want to check for clothing before I head out. That's up here. Well, we still have that light left. Let's just check. Antiseptic is one of those things I barely ever use. Oh, nice. Great. We should repair that, definitely. Okay. There we go. Let's go here. Check what's in there. See this, that. Okay, nothing there. No clothing laying around there. Nothing there. Okay, let's just check these. But yeah, I barely ever use antiseptic just because I don't like carrying it with me. It is very heavy. So what I do is that if I am close to a place where I have some antiseptic, oh, wrong way, I will go there to treat my wound. Okay, let's see. I don't see a fire striker here. I don't see a pry bar here. There is a light shell, that's not bad. Sometimes there's a soda here, not this time. Now there's one more room I need to check. Just doing a quick poke around. First aid kit. That's not bad. There's a fire striker. That's a pretty good item to have. Lantern fuel, also not bad. It is getting dark though, so sometimes there's something back here. Not this time. Okay, it's getting dark, so I'm going out because it is very hard to find your way out of here when it's completely dark. So we're gonna go over to where we can sleep now. We do not smell, so that's good. We're pretty tired. Our condition is in an okay range. I do not want to make a fire here. I want to make a fire back in the camp office because there's some more food I have here that I could cook. Anyway, I like to go here and listen for a moment before I poke over to this side and just go out. There we go. I've never even found anything in the back of that car, so I never really look. There's some crows going, so there's a corpse probably on the other side of a bridge. But yeah, as I told you, it was going to be pretty dark in here. We already looted most of this though, I think. Yeah. Anyway, so let's see. We're not too tired yet, so we can still do a few things. Let's craft some of these. But yeah, as I said, I don't like carrying antiseptic around with me. It is too heavy. If you compare it with Old Man's Beard Lichen, you know, it's too heavy. Let's do that real quick. We have the time to spare. See, that's 0.7. Of course, it has more than one use. I actually don't know how many uses you have in 500 milliliters. It may be 5 uses, so that's good. If you have an antiseptic that's low condition, definitely keep it on you because that's 5 uses. Instead of carrying 7 of those, instead of carrying 5 of those, you can carry 1 of those. It's a bit heavier, but you don't want it to spoil. Like this is at 25%. I think, I don't know how fast that goes. I'll keep an eye on it, but yeah. Anyway, we are in here. We can still craft some things, I think. I think I want to make me a good torch. Yeah, it's not bad to have a good torch. Just in case we need to travel a big distance with a torch. Alright, we want to make our notes now. So, at the dam, we have deer hide 1 and guts 2. And what I also like to do is check what day it was that I put them there. It was day 3. That way when I go and need a hide, then yeah, I can go here and say that is day 3 and that is day 3. Or maybe, you know, we'll make it a bit shorter like this. Or, you know what? I have a better idea. 2 guts. 3. 1 hide. 3. So, just going to make it a way that even if I come back in a week, because that might happen, I might not be playing every day, as I will be at the tattoo studio every day, and that's a 4-hour train ride each time. So there's that. Anyway, anything else? I think I will put lantern in here as well. Lantern there. So we know we have some lanterns laying around there. Good. So if we ever need a lantern, there's that. If we ever need a bedroll, we know where it is. If we need some deer hide after day, takes 5 days, doesn't it? Yeah, 5 days. After day 8, we know we can go here. So yeah, and that's that. I don't think. Oh, okay. I should also write down the amount of food I have here in raw food. That would be good too. So that's 2.5 day worth of meat. I only write down meat though. I should start writing down water as well, which we have 2 liters. 2 liters of water. Okay, and once you have written these down, you just need to adjust these numbers. So there we go. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, as you can tell, this was the last one I did. I played for 43 days, discovered 47% of the world. Seems a bit much considering that I didn't go most places, but maybe the other areas are just pretty small. Average calories per day, distance traveled. That's not very far, 149 kilometers. It's not very far traveled, but it's only 43 days anyway. And I've spent a lot of time in the dam because I had 2 broken ribs. Hours awake, yep. Hours outdoors. Yeah, I've spent more hours indoors than I spent outdoors, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Days in Mystery Lake, 11. Days in Pleasant Valley, 11. That's kind of funny. 4. I spent 1 day in Broken Railroad. How did that happen? 5 days in Mountain Town. That's a bit sad, considering that I used to do archery in my past. At least this is a lot better. I only missed 1 shot, and that was when I was panicking with 2 wolves on me. There was one moment where I had 3 wolves on me when I was traveling back at night with a heavy load at Pleasant Valley after gutting a complete deer carcass, and there were 3 wolves. I shot 2 of them, and 1 got scared away by my wolf coat. That was crazy. So I had 2 dead wolves laying around there. But yeah, I'm happy that this is at least a lot better. Wolf close encounters, 55. Wolf struggles 20. Struggles 1, 20. How did I have 55 encounters, but only 20 struggles? Wolves killed 25. Wolves distracted by decoys 5. I mean, this is all time, my all-time high, so it may not even been in my last run, but I would assume this is my last run, all these numbers, because it was my longest run. The run before that was 22 days or so, I think. But yeah, we're done with that. Let's see how are we looking. We're not leveling up many things. Usually fire starting is what levels up the slowest for me. Carcass harvesting, cooking levels pretty fast. Fire starting very slow. Ice fishing, I usually don't start fishing until pretty late in the game. So we still have time, just a bit. So let's make that. It's the most value we can do right now. We're just a bit more tired. Then we can eat. We were going to eat this. And that. And drink this. Okay, that brings us to 845, which is pretty good. Maybe the next day I might start the day with reading for an hour, because I do have that book. It's nice to level up cooking just a bit faster. Although leveling up fishing is a bit more efficient, as you can tell. Reading this entire book brings you to level 2. And reading this entire book brings you just this much. But I don't think I want to do any fishing right now. We took the storm lantern with us. Which storm lantern is that? Is that the storm lantern from the dam or the storm lantern from the camp office? That sucks. Okay, we're gonna sleep now, and then I will see you in the next episode. I will record a few back to back today because it's the last day I'm off before a 4, maybe 5 days worth of working. So let's just sleep for 10 hours. Sounds good. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.